Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Free Saturday. Last Saturday of May already.
It's all of the days.
All of the days. Memorial Day weekend. Last Saturday of the month of May.
Yeah. Month end.
And it is a nuts, crazy day. Today's also my wedding anniversary day, which is our 5-year wedding anniversary. So exciting. She did. Yep. Had enough of those kids. Where else is she gonna go? So kind of had it locked. But yeah, so that's exciting.
Do you guys have plans?
Nope. Work. That's my plan.
Every time I ask Jason, I'm like, what are we going to do to celebrate?
Nothing. You know what's even funny about that actually this year? So my wife's, just for a personal side note here, in the month of May is rough because I got Mother's Day, I've got my wedding anniversary, and my wife's birthday. Ooh is right. So Mother's Day, or a couple weeks before, I bought all three of the cards. I bought my Mother's Day card, I bought the birthday card, and the anniversary card. So I gave the cards to her for Mother's Day, and I still had the other ones. Well, I can't find them. So I went to do them last night. Nope, can't find it. So woke up this morning, my wife had cards and stuff, and I didn't have my card, even though I had thought ahead. So we'll be running home after this to the store on my way home.
Did the necklace come?
Yeah, the ring came.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Ring did come. Actually, another funny story, just because we're on that. So I bought a ring real fast for my wife for Mother's Day. It has all the birthstones of all 5 of the children. Had thought about it months in advance, which is great.
Which is shocking for Jason.
Which is usually way better than the night before. But it got kind of lost in the mail, and it ended up coming after Mother's Day, which is really frustrating. Anyways, funny thing about it is, as soon as she puts that ring on, a couple days later, her wedding ring broke. So her wedding ring has the children's birthstones on the inside of it, and so every time we've had a child, they've had to put it in. Well, anyways, you have to stretch it every time you do that, and finally got too thin, and it shipped. So shouldn't have a wedding ring on right now.
Kids.
Yeah, so I don't know. So anniversary, but there's no wedding ring. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yep, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I gotta go make up for this morning. So I was looking through all the drawers. I know somewhere. I'm gonna find them in November, I'm sure. Anyways, let's get back to the club. Yeah, I'll bring it up again when I actually find the card. So, but I do want to talk about SSL Bed and Breakfast. Right, we went to good old Kitsap Peninsula this past week. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we rented this gorgeous 5,500 square foot home on the water in Bremerton. A beautiful place. And Chef Dino and I hosted out there. And this is obviously Dino always lights things on fire. So
not seeing Dino flambe. I was shocked.
Everyone was up, taking pictures as they watching him flambe some bananas Fosters right there. We went to Point No Point Lighthouse up here. There was actually a seal 6 feet off of the shore. He was really, really close. It was really cool. So we got to kind of watch him and
the window on the left you see, Verity and I worked there for 8 years.
Really?
Woo! From the water.
Woo!
Beautiful. I always forget you two did lighthouses.
Big into that. Now, rumor has it during the auction there was a keeper experience donated. Lighthouse keeper. Oh, it wasn't here. Okay, I didn't know where it was. Fort Townsend. Okay.
That one I was over listening. I was eavesdropping, shocking, and I just heard it go up and up and up and up and up, and I was like, "Wow!"
And then we sold a second one. Isn't that correct? Yeah. But anyways, bed and breakfast, a lot of fun. We also on the last night there, went down and had a nice little campfire going on. Had some s'mores. We toasted the Reddies, who it was their 51st anniversary that weekend. So it was a lot of fun. So we're in the process of planning our next one. We know we've got probably Whidbey Island coming again, Leavenworth, and we're trying to figure out one more spot. So we're going to have maybe Wenatchee. It might be the next one. So for this year, all three of those this year. Yep. So, but really fun. We, three days, wined and dined, and then touring on the other days. It was a great experience. Yes, really, really nice. We found out that the house had just been either built or remodeled recently, and the owners sold it last year, and they live next door, and they're remodeling that house. It's a fun little gig, I guess, but really, really nice home. One Day University, what do we got upcoming here?
This week we have 4. It's a popular week. We have Persuasion, the Art and Science of Influencing Others. The Fabulous 50s, or Were They? Elizabeth II, the Platinum Queen, 70 Years of the British History, and George Gershwin, A Musical Life. So it's been... There you go. We brought it back for you. Ask and you may receive. New fitness class. Todd added an additional stretch class on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. So that will be beginning in June.
And just kind of reminding everyone from some of the information from Meet the Manager a couple weeks ago. It's really important if you're interested in these classes and you want to attend to register for the wait list. We are watching that wait list. And so such as like the stretch class, if we continue to have a wait list for that, then we'll add another class. So I know TRX has a wait list right now, so we're working to try and find another spot for Melissa for that. But all the other fitness classes that we have, if you are interested, if you want to attend those, please make sure to register for the wait list. We know that sometimes availability is limited to kind of that 8 to 12 number. But if people sign up for the wait list, then we know that we need to add another class. So make sure to do that when you can.
National Donut Day, because who doesn't love sweet carbs? I know I do. Friday, June 3rd, we will have complimentary donut holes with some delicious toppings. If you did come to Meet the Manager and stop by my station, I had some churro-inspired donut holes, which were for this one, so I'm excited.
Churro style, that's interesting.
And they will be available while they last. So it's complimentary, so be sure to come on down and grab some yummy donuts. And also National Donut Day, donut ride.
Bike Club's going on a donut ride as well, because what's better than bikes and donuts? So we're going to, especially when I'm in charge, it's all about food. So, we're going to ride to the wonderful Legendary Donuts down in Ording and indulge in the gigantic donuts that they have down there. And then somehow roll back to the car. I don't know how, but
I think you can do it.
We'll maybe conveniently have to get picked up. I don't know, maybe.
I'm going to get a call.
My bike, I got a flat tire. I'm going to need.
Mr. Rashiba.
Is the donut ride going to start in Ording or start in Ording and come back?
I think I'd have to look at it, but I think I'm starting in Puyallup. Yeah, we're starting in Puyallup. By Farm 12 and then right into Ording. Yep. So, and then Dino supposedly this weekend is buying a bicycle. So that's the rumor. And then somehow figured out how to put it in his nice BMW. So we'll see how that works. But he's also going to be joining us for some of these rides, which would be great.
His BMW is going to be so cute with a bike on the back of it.
No, his new thing is he's going to put in it.
Oh, I heard on it.
No, we're going in it now after he's going to be at the bike shop this weekend.
That's not going to last.
Put it in.
He's going to get some mud on that thing, and that's not going to
It'll be
If he was panicking about flags on his car, I don't think he's going to want muddy tires in his car.
That's true. Yeah. We didn't get very far before I had to take those off. He didn't like that. Culinary Table.
Culinary Table for the month of June. The first 2 Tuesdays of June, Chef Dino put together a Thai buffet. So that will be the first 2 Tuesdays. And then the last 2 will be prime rib night again. So that's been a very successful one. Members have been loving the prime rib. So we brought it back for the second half of the month of June. And again, just a reminder, this is now going to be available from 5 to 8. So your first reservation will be available at 5, and this is the only menu available on Tuesdays.
But the next upcoming one on the 31st is
prime rib.
So just as a little
That
reminder there.
was a confusing.
But really
spot.
nice that last Tuesday we had prime rib and we did nearly 80 members for the first one, which was really great. So I haven't seen the numbers for this upcoming Tuesday, but I'm sure it'll be just as great.
I saw he was so that the name Foster, he was not even here now.
Yes. Anything flambe, that's
Anything flambe.
Dino's got it locked up. Cherries Jubilee, bananas Foster's,
Alaskan,
apple,
what's that?
tartaton, baked Alaska. Ooh, it gets you the sparks. Oh. Anything with fire. That's what Dino likes.
National Picnic Day is June 18th. So we have backyard party for this one. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I love this little voice in my ear that
Yeah.
I get feedback. It's hard to read, so that's why I'm telling you about the slide as well. So we're going to have wraps available. We're going to have pond golf. I don't know if anyone was here last year when we did pond golf, but we have floating golf balls that we tee off from the top right up by the fireplace. We tee off into the pond, into floating rings. To this day, no one's got a hole-in-one, but it doesn't mean it can't happen.
Said to me.
No one's
Not
got
during
it.
competition, but
Yeah, see, so it didn't count. But we'll be out there, games. I think we're going to get the badminton set up. So BYO picnic blanket. We'll have some seating available for picnic chairs. We're just going to have a fun time out back.
and this is another event that the ambassadors are interested, right?
Yes.
You, Jocelyn, working on this one? Yep, that's good.
Pride
Weekend.
Our second annual Pride event is coming up June 26th. It's going to be from 3 to 6 in the backyard again, backyard party. We're
Not
gonna
again.
have-
We didn't do it last year.
Oh yeah, sorry. It was in the front yard last year because it was a car hop but this year we're going to be out back. We're going to have a member fashion show. So if that's something you're interested in, please email Catherine. There's a blurb on MTL on the event post with the details that we need. We are featuring Odd Otter Brewing, which is a Tacoma-based brewery, and they are going to have the Otter Melon available. So that sounds delicious. Catherine said it's amazing. Sounds great for summer. And we will also be doing a clothing drive and donation drive for the Oasis Youth Center in Tacoma. So if you go on the event post, it'll take you to links of items that they've requested this year. We partnered with them last year, and I'm excited to do it again this year. So
Yeah, we had nearly 100 to attend last year.
Yep.
So, and that was in the 110-degree
the
heat or
hottest
whatever it was.
day
It was nasty,
that
but
we had last year. But we
Good
got
job.
kiddie pools, we got misters.
We made it work.
The party went on.
at this point, I don't. Let's just hope for dry
We
weather.
might have to bring in tents again, but for rain.
Different reasons.
But we will be here and we will party.
Always. Members survey. So we've got a few more days left for the member survey, which will close on May 31st. So far, really good turnout. We've definitely had more members taking it this time around than we did last year, which is great. But we really do encourage you, if you have not done so already, to really take a little bit of time to fill out that survey. Takes, maybe 5 minutes, 8 minutes, as it is pretty thorough. But it's really good information. And like I continue to talk about, we utilize that, the results from that, the comments from that on a weekly basis in our meetings. So it's really important that everyone provides their feedback and helps us drive, the changes that you want to make here at the club. So once again, like we talked about in new member orientation, this is your club. You want it. And please vocalize your opinion so that we can make sure to adjust it to the way that you want it. So if you have not done so already, there's QR codes at the concierge desk that you can grab that has the link right onto it. It's on MTL on the news section. It's on MTL on your daily digest. Summiteer, it's everywhere.
There's a sign out front.
There's a sign out front.
Everywhere.
You can't miss it. So if
There's
you have
also-
not done it, take it, please.
There's also a section for team member shout outs. So if there's a team member that you feel like has gone above and beyond or has really made your day, please feel free to share that because we do pull that information and share it with the team
And reward them for that.
and reward them for it. So please be sure to call out your team members.
General manager update.
That's
So
you.
that is me. So we don't have too much going on right now, actually, which is great. Robert's out of
Knock
town on
on
vacation.
some
Yeah, knock on some wood, I guess. Robert is on
He's in
vacation
Disney World.
in Disney World, which is awesome. He sent me some pictures, and so his boys are having a lot of fun down there. You are starting to see the bark installation happen. So that'll kind of trickle out over the next week or so as they kind of install the bark throughout the facility, throughout the landscape. We are working on the heaters got fixed, the gym equipment's fixed. Everything's kind of in really good working order this morning, which is really great. Although we did have some weird smell in the men's locker room, kind of like a burning smell, but couldn't figure out where it was from.
But it'll be fine.
It smelled like a hot glue gun. Like I don't know, somebody's cooking hair in there or something. I don't know what they're doing in there. But yeah, I don't know. Seems a little weird. But other than that, the clubhouse is, like I said, in a great position. If you look at the food and beverage team is doing really well as they're getting a little more comfortable. You're going to start seeing some new faces on the concierge team as some of the team members from other departments are training this past week. You're going to see some new faces on some new hires that we've had. They're going to start up next week. So some new players coming in, which is really great. Love expanding the team, and the team's doing a really good job with that. So Porter team is the housekeeping team's done an awesome job. They're slightly bigger than they were a week or two ago, which is really nice. So really getting in a good staffing situation. So we're really comfortable with that, which is good. Turnouts are getting really good. Like if you look at today, I mean, we got a really good turnout today, which is awesome. So and there's still people online as well, which is great. So I'm glad to see everyone still supporting the Summiteer through that, even online on our YouTube channel. Still get people view it throughout the week, which is awesome. So thank you all for supporting, whether you're checking us out on Wednesday or here live, which is awesome. I'm trying to think of other big things. We don't really have too much going on right now. We're right at kind of a lot of planning to get ready for summertime, working on just kind of some staffing things. We're working on just new member ideas for events. We had a new member orientation on Thursday, and the member right away that night sent us a list of new member clubs she'd like to see and new member events that she'd like. So really great to see that information. So we're going to start working with her to try and get some of those implemented. But it's really awesome to see someone that's bringing in a bunch of ideas. So once again, if you do have all that stuff, do have ideas and events you want to see or member clubs you want to see, talk to Paula. She can help you get all those things set up. I know there's
line dancing club?
Well, that, as I say, water volleyball.
Yes, water volleyball is starting June 6th. They will be on Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays from 10 to 11, and Tuesdays, I don't remember what Tuesday is. It's in the afternoon, though, and that will begin on
2:30.
Monday.
2:30 on Tuesday.
2:30 on Tuesday?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, there you go, 2:30 on Tuesday. And then we're working with the company to do some live music throughout the summertime. So that's something we're working on. We've got Lodge Fest. We got 4th of July. I mean, we got a fly fishing class that we're working on putting together, a visit to the local fish hatchery. There's tons of things that we're kind of working on that hopefully will be released here in the next year.
Botanical Gardens does theater in the park. So we're looking at that for the summer as well.
And then also you look at Sightseers program, which Fremont was really well done. A lot of turnout for that last Thursday. It was 21 came to that. We're going to Vashon in June. A lot of members supporting that as well.
We're going to dash on to Vashon.
Dash on to Vashon. Really?
My grandparents used to live there, and that's what we always used to say when we caught the ferry. We said, we got to dash on to Vashon.
Are we still looking at documentaries?
We are still, you know what? I appreciate everyone that listens to this because we mentioned it, a week or two ago, going to Cherry Pick out in Yakima, and we've had a ton of people that are like, yeah, I want to go. So we kind of threw that out, kind of like a, yeah, no one's going to drive that far. And then all of a sudden we got 15 people that are like, yeah, let's do this. So, it is a lot of fun. So I am watching the orchards closely. They are reporting kind of a little bit later than usual. just because of all the rains over there. They've kind of struggled. So I am putting that all together. So it'll kind of be here's where we're going and when, and we got 2 weeks to maybe a week or two to sign up and get that booked. But it'll be fun because I'm going anyway. So
automatic fun. That's
yeah,
what
it'll be I mean, I'm going, so it's obviously automatically fun. So
and I do have a list of everyone who's emailed expressing interest. So when we do get the date and the event, I'm going to send an email to people who expressed interest in it so that you have the link.
Which also reminds me that I don't know all the details, but I'm just going to throw it out because we threw out there picking.
No.
Is the Thunderbirds.
Oh, yeah.
If they go to...
The Thunderbirds are in playoffs, and they're playing tomorrow. Sunday night.
Yep.
And if we
Game
win
6.
that game, and the next game's in town, I'm going to try and get tickets and a group going. So I'll throw it up on a news post, see if people are interested. I can't guarantee we're going to be able to get tickets, but I love the Thunderbirds. It's our local hometown team.
We usually have 20 go every time. And
yeah,
we go
and
every
it's
year,
so fun. They're scrappy, and I love it. So watch for that news post, and I'll do my best.
Hope they win on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then I haven't looked to where Game 7's played. So I don't
it
know
might
if
be
that's
in
home or away.
Spokane, so no promises.
But we can go to Spokane. It might be a bit of a drive, though. Looking at some of the early results, too, from the satisfaction survey, we are working to present additional interest survey for the members. So it'll be kind of more lifestyle driven, what type of events you want to see, maybe if it's offsite, how far are you willing to drive, what's the price range you're most comfortable with, kind of the, what type of museums do you like, what type of, parties do you like to attend, type of fitness classes, all that type of stuff. So we'll probably have that mid-June or so going out as well. So kind of a couple of surveys there, but it'll help us plan for the rest of the year.
And that was just our property. So it's localized
Yeah.
feedback that we get from the survey, and then we create one just for our lifestyle programming here.
And usually we do that one in January, but somebody went on maternity leave.
Sorry, I
so,
had a baby.
we a little behind on that one. So,
My bad.
but better planning is all I say. No, I'm kidding.
That was the perfect time. I keep telling him I could have left in the middle of summer.
Yeah, that's not good either.
Yes, Ron.
Usually 2 questions, I'm sorry.
Sure.
Because I wasn't there last week. First of all, was the manager's fee worth the effort? And I would do it again.
The question for the audience at home
Question was
if the manager meeting was worth it and if we'll be doing another one. And the answer is
most definitely worth it for sure. Yeah, it was an awesome event. We had 75, 80 members attend that. Really great to kind of have all the managers available, free flowing mimosas and kind of some bites, which was really great. It was more, I think the best part about it was just the feedback. Like we heard a lot of questions and inquiries about things. And I think just like we do during Summiteer, we were able to kind of inform people on some of the practices that we have and the reasons why some of the practices we have. One was wait list. One was that was a big topic, was why the wait list? I can't get into things. How are you going to grow if there's always a wait list or if we can't register? And so we talked a lot about that, which is really great. But these will be the kind of things that we also address post-survey as well. So, but it goes back to saying, yeah, it was totally worth that. There was a lot of great information from it. We kind of touched on it a week or two ago on some of the topics. And so to kind of keep everyone on the same page. But I think, we are going to do it a little more often, maybe once or twice a year would be really good. And it's just a great opportunity to get everybody together, talk about things, talk about department-specific things, right? And, it was awesome, definitely.
I really appreciate the posters so we could get to know each of you a little bit more individually.
Thank you. They were really well done. Paula did an awesome job with that. Ooh, Fight Club is going to be good this week. So what's funny is we used them during new member orientation on Thursday, and they were all posted right here, which is great. But I stand here, so I did my little presentation, and then I happened to just turn around. Oh, crap! I forgot to talk about the posters, so I had to go back to them, and I was like, okay, we're going to go back a few slides because I totally missed it. But they are really, the posters are really nice because they do kind of talk about all the kind of the fun things about us.
Some of them have really cute babies on them.
Some, not all of them. Though.
Yes.
The second question is, you have to get water cleaning, or water pressure, you're going to do that. You have that yet?
We have not done pressure washing yet, no. Yeah, yes, definitely. So yeah, we will start pressure washing kind of all the patios, the stairs, some part of the parking lot to kind of chew up some of that moss. We pressure wash the pool deck. Yeah, all those areas will be done. So yes. Somebody else have a question? Yes.
So, since Audrey's doing part of the Pride, does that mean you've got the special thing you can have alcohol?
So the question was, since we're having Odd Otter Brewing for Pride, did we get the permitting to have it? Pride, we operate it under our banquet license. And so when we use our banquet license, we can serve alcohol out there because it's different permitting. So anytime we have, correct me if I'm misspeaking, but anytime we have a registration list with sign up, we operate under our banquet permit. It's when it's just an extension of the restaurant when we can't have alcohol because then we're using our restaurant. So yes, we will have booze and non-alcoholic as well.
Yep, definitely.
Good question.
Other questions?
Skip.
Mine is a question, and just a thank you to you, both of you, and Cecilia, and your servers, for all the hard work you did at that auction last Saturday.
Yes.
It was a huge success.
And how much was raised?
We raised $20,388.
$20,388.
Holy
Fantastic.
That is amazing.
And that's pretty base.
Yeah, we don't know how much of it'll be. We raised so much, our goal was 10,000. And then we knew we could get that match, but we don't know about the rest of it. But whatever it is, it's gonna be a whole bunch of money for those two folks.
Which is awesome. And every penny
community
counts.
was great, you guys were great, and it just worked out. It could have been better.
Thank you, Skip. Thank you, Skip. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was really well done last weekend.
It was really fun energy in the building
It
too.
was.
It was so, yeah, it was great weather. It was so fun to have Rock in the Hood here. And it was just, the noise in the lodge was just such positive, like, vibe. I loved it.
It was good.
It was good.
It was really good. Any other things you want to talk about? Any other events or anything?
Any other questions from the folks at home or in person?
No.
Great.
All right, everyone. Thank you all very much.